Now, a very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me this morning. I believe for the Christian faithfuls, you had a blissful and a great Easter celebration. And for the Muslim faithfuls, I believe the Ramadan fast is going all well. I pray that this season drives us into, new things. Love, blessings, and all the riches that we can enjoy. I pray that our secret prayers come to pass during this season. Now, having said that, let me dive into what I want to talk about today. It is very, very, very bad that we have gotten to a place where the good ones suffer and the bad ones are left free. Why do I say that? A lot of people question this, but the truth is, we're in a country where if you come out and go and investigate something, you are the one that will be at the end of behind the bar. While the person behind bars, while the person you investigated will be walking freely. We've seen this time after time again. There is no way you can come out and speak truth to power and you are not in trouble. The impunity is getting more deeper and deeper, and it's happening now that we need the highest level of salvation. In other countries, investigative journalists are being praised, are celebrated, that they can go out of their way, take the risks, put their lives on the line to make sure that they get informations that can actually aid the country to a greater height. But in Nigeria, once those informations are out, the next thing is that they will start looking for you. You ask me why I'm saying this. Let me break the story. I didn't want to talk about this initially, but I've gone to the point where I need to. The truth is, an investigative journalist, Fisayo Soyombo, actually played the role of an undercover agent, worked with smugglers to find out how goods are being smuggled into Nigeria. Even with the closure of the border and everything, things are still coming in. And then in that risks his life and everything, he found out that a lot of custom officers, both from the top and in the middle, are compromised. And he came out to leak the secret and said, no, this smuggling, this is how it's done. The custom people are compromised. And instead of the Nigerian police or other security agencies that are responsible to actually find out, to pick these mass findings and then use it to start, cleaning up the system, they have declared him wanted. They don't look for him around now. Why they arrest him for coming out to expose the ills of the society, for playing a role as an investigative journalist to bring out truth to power. He is now a victim. It just be like Erisco. Somebody go review tomato paste, and the next thing they say they don't lock and they carry and go court. Says he risks 7 years in jail. This is the country we are in. I'm going to be showing you in a jiffy what he said, and I'm going to be showing you how Nigerians are reacting to what the police are throwing out as looking for him and all that. But before I do that, let me tell you, AY don't enter big trouble. AY comedian. He came out openly to say he supported Peter Obi and he didn't regret it because he was looking for a new Nigeria. And I tell you, they are coming for him. Just watch this video, and when I come back, we'll continue.
I supported Peter Obi. As I'm here, I still stand before you and tell you that I do not regret supporting Peter Obi. Now, where my problem starts with this, but fire never born in my house. As I do, and somebody said not go born again. Amen. The decision I made was to support Peter Obi, not because I'm a politician, but because I want change. But because I want Nigeria to become better. Not be say I be politician. I know nothing about politics. But nobody advised me. Nobody. Guess what? People kept on saying to me, hey, why? Your voice must be heard. You have over 25 million followers cut across the social media strata. Your voice must be heard. Now they hear my voice. As they hear my voice, my house born. Yes, your voice must be heard. Now, it gets one person will be my role model. That time, when the guy go to talk, I could believe, say, nothing has happened to this guy, so nothing will happen to me. Where is Dino Milaye? Dino? Where Dino? Oh, Dino, you know here? Dino, I'm like, tell me. You see the talk? Because now you deceive all of us. Dino, you see the talk? I will tell you something today. After God, the next person you should fear and respect is government. After God. When I'm not seeing what they have everywhere, try government. They will shocking you. You see what they happened to the very dark man? In their very dark cell.
Now you've seen it, right? I praise his guts. I praise, his doggedness to stand for the truth and believe in what he actually went for. And at the end of the day, still stand to declare that yes, this is my choice. I didn't regret it, and up to tomorrow, I am not regretting it. If he still has an opportunity, he will go for that choice, and that is what it is. Now you will see the Agbadonians and all the bigots, the bigots now coming at him. Boycott his program, boycott his shows, boycott. You can't boycott anything. I keep telling you, people like Macaroni, AY, and all the likes that saw the light and said we are following this light, and then they didn't care whether they had, they were celebrities that depended on the people to actually make their money and all that. They still had the guts to say this is who we support, undermining what will happen to our program, undermining whether you don't want to watch our shows, undermining whether you don't want to watch my comedy. I praise them. I appreciate them a lot, because it takes so much guts to stand in a place, especially when we saw a lot of entertainers, a lot of people in the entertainment industry didn't pick any side. They stayed out of the whole thing. They didn't want anything. They didn't want to pick any side, so that people will not say, you are in this side, so we are not going to follow you. We are in this side, so you have lost followers. But these guys that came out and said, no, we are standing by the people. We have looked at all these presidential candidates, and Peter Obi stands out for us, and then there is some level of authenticity in what he's saying. We are going to follow him. For those, I praise, because at the end of the day, easy. You are going to lose people. You are going to lose a lot of fans and all that, but they stood by the truth, and it doesn't matter. And they are still doing well, because at the end of the day, a large population of the people knew who they went for, and then these people said, okay, since you have aligned yourself with us, we are going to make sure, say, nothing they happen to you. We're going to sure, say, this is your program, they go on well. For those that were at the other side of history, trust me, at the other side of the penury we are facing now, they are in trouble. You can see how what is that his name is coming out every time now to try to defend himself, try to speak to this one, try to Ajiwaju baby. Before you know, she made a movie. Before you know, pirates took it and scattered the whole thing. The thing no gree sell. They don't share the movie around before you even start the come out. Every single, I'm talking about Shoyi Law. You see how they try to defend themselves, they try to look for corners to enter, because the people all decided this is who we wanted, and these people said no, let us go for suffer and penury. So I really, really want to hail AY for actually carrying out that activity. And now we can see the result of choosing the wrong person, of INEC's work and the judiciary's work on us. Everybody's suffering, and the freedom of speech, they don't still collect them. Watch what this guy exposed, and then let me show you the reaction of the police and everything and Nigerians, and then we'll come back and wrap this up.
Initially, the impression I got when you published the report and I read it was that it would seem that some smugglers are terrified of customs. I mean, you cannot just carry the goods across, because in some instances there were hillocks on patrol. In other words, there were still people who were doing their jobs, but that there were people within the system who were corrupt, who were willing to take money and tell these people where their colleagues were, and as such betraying the entire efforts of the Nigerian customs system. That's the impression I got. Not that the entire system itself is degenerate, but you seem to think otherwise.
So both statements are correct. The entire system is degenerate in that the good eggs are few, and then they cannot deliver when they're being betrayed all the time. If you pick a customs patrol van, hillocks is street lingo among smugglers. Say hillocks is coming, that's customs. If you pick the customs patrol van and you go to the street, and smugglers already know you are coming, what can you do? There is nothing you can do. As I said, the only guys who get caught are the ones that have not bribed anyone, such that the patrol team can be sabotaged.
Well, Well, I do also know that in the period of this investigation, I mean, which you also have admitted took a while for, many reasons, the hierarchy of customs service has also seen a shake-up of some sort. We've seen the new CG appointed to the helm. Has there been any change in modus operandi?
Nothing has changed. The new CG knows everything that is happening. The biggest smuggler in the Southwest is friends with the new CG. There's a relationship. Is friends with the president. He was on the president's train to the climate summit in Dubai. He's friends with a number of governors. He's politically connected. So everyone who has the constitutional power to stop smuggling in Nigeria is aware of the depth of the problem, of the people behind it, and benefits directly or indirectly.
Now let me read the reaction of the police. Ike God said, "Red alert for exposing notorious daredevil smuggling ring in Nigeria," in a series of investigative reports, including the exposition on the smuggling activities of IDB Dante, a notorious ally of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the National Cybercrime Center of the IGP Kayode Tokun-led police, Nigerian police, which earlier invited Buki, chairman, board of trustees, for questioning, has now declared fearless investigative journalist Fisayo Soyombo wanted. Now let's take some reaction. Daniel Regal said Fisayo Soyombo is being wanted by the police for what reason? He did nothing but post viral videos, did his research and made his finding, public while asking valid questions. What happened to freedom of press? Now, Abiodun said, the person Fisayo Soyombo wrote about is working freely. Terrorists are being reformed into the society as repentant, but the journalist who uncovered massive corruption in the system is declared wanted, yet the younger generation is supposed to believe crime does not pay. Now, Chief Som said, journalist Fisayo Soyombo has now been declared a wanted criminal only for exposing a crime. The actual criminals walk free still and will all contest election tomorrow and win. This is Nigeria. These are a few reactions I just had to take from the legions of reactions out there. Let's get back to the video. You've seen it, right? Every time you stand, that is why I hail people that will come out and speak about the ills of the government. It's not easy, especially when you are not one of those big shots. It's not easy. You come out and you expose certain things, you will put your life under serious threat. I remember the time David Hunde came out to say, "Oh, they are pursuing me everywhere. They are sending people to Ghana to come and mess me up. They are telling the government of Ghana to send me back to Nigeria so that they can mess me up. And once I get to Nigeria, automatically I'm dead." The system does not encourage people that go out of their way to find out truth. They don't. Because they know that they are corrupt driven. So automatically, if you expose them, the thing will pain them. They will start to look for how to witch hunt you. And that is why somebody do you know the risks in converting yourself to a smuggler? Do you know what those guys pass through? Do you know how many ways they shoot through it? Join them. Make them believe say they do the business. Follow them. Escape all the terrors of death, and then you came out and say the reason why you joined this thing was because this is who you are, an investigative journalist, and this is what you later found out. In other countries, they'll give you an award, they'll clap for you, they'll give you an award for actually taking that risk. They will now use your investigation to start cleaning out the system. But in Nigeria, what did they do? They said he is now wanted. The police is looking for him and is wanted for exposing truth. So after you expose truth, you run for your life. After you speak truth to power, you run for your life. For all those that are coming out to say the ills of this government, that are standing by the truth and all that, Auntie Aisha Yusufu and the likes, I want to really, really appreciate them, because trust me, every day you are faced with terror. Every day you are faced with uncertainty. What will become your fate? What happens to you? Look at Very Dark Man recently. Yes, he might have crossed the line because he didn't have evidences, but at the end of the day, he spoke some little truth. And then this was not even what they held. I keep saying it. I say they accumulate. It's an accumulation of what he has said right from time that they are using to hold him. Thank God yesterday he was released. But this is the situation of this country. Freedom of speech is no longer freedom of speech. You can't carry out your duty diligently because there are some duties you carry out, it will send you to prison. When it's not illegal or anything, somebody will go out of his way, spend his money, do everything, investigate, come out with facts. And I'm telling you that this one is, I am the fact, I saw it, I have evidences to it. But no, they will say, no, he's a criminal. Oh. For exposing our leaders that are corrupt, you are a criminal. So you have no right to expose our leaders. The corruption of our leaders, you don't get that right. Whatever they are doing, shut up. Zip your mouth. That is where we have gotten to in this country. I used to say it. We that come out to talk here, we know that one day, it go reach, they will carry us. We know it. We are certain. So every day we come out to talk, we still talk with the mindset that one day, our time will reach. But will it stop us from saying the truth? No. We will keep saying it. Because the truth has to be heard. And that's just the way it is. God bless you for watching this video. Please drop your comments below. We really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I hope you are. God bless you. I'll see you next time.